This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kurt Brimstreet. Kurt, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Breaks free. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the runner takes off to his right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Aller. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Intercepted, picked up by the defense. Goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
On the run, it's Peoples. Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. A change of direction. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
And the running back takes the handoff. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The receiver grabs it, and he'll be brought down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Dump off, caught by the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Comes up with the catch. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He's got it with room to run. Tackles made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The pass is caught. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw it again. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Ninth play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd down and goal. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's lost. Now he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. With the catch, it's Ross. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
And I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
Looking to pass. It's Eller. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Ross. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Ross. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Tries to get it to the running back. And this pass is on target. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to chuck it again. He fires downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Inside the 40. At the 20. Past the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Allen. Grab down the middle, it's Singleton. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
We're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A screen to the wide receiver. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. They bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Looking to pass. It's Aller. Pressure is coming. A quick throw to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Penn State. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. On the First play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Takes the handoff again. Past the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Keeping it on the ground here. Running with purpose. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games and all those great backs they've had over the years.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Important 2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Sayin. Nice grab. It's Graham. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And there's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. In the red area, it's Donaldson. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Powers through. Going absolutely nowhere. The loss of the play. The timeout is called. It's like strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Well, they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Allen. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the fourth interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring thing and sets up the offense at the 33.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Now, here he goes. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Aller. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Now they're running on the toss. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Ohio State 31, Penn State 7.
Now they get set to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. To the air, it's Sayin. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Boy, a risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
It's 3rd and long. He drops the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
With such tough field position, at least you get some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He'll field it close to midfield. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Back. It's Aller. The pocket breaking down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
Swarm by the pass rush.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. 1st down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. He's got a man down the middle. He's swarmed by the defense. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking for 6. Looking for the end zone, but not complete. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing, but they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Pass caught, can he get in? The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Design quarterback run. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Donaldson. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And third and short, they hand the ball off. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Final period of play. Is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We'll begin the fourth quarter with a field goal try here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Caught near the sticks. It's Ross. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
This time it's complete.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
In the clear at the 25. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Allen. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? And it's a direct snap. He's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Ohio State.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find a deep shot to the left side? And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge game.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
Here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop. It'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Caught quickly. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Allen. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
37, NC, 28.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. On the run game here late. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Signs the quick throw. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback just kneels down. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.